All right, well, it is still pretty early in the morning. I've only been up for about an hour, and I've already heard from 4 different people that today's NotWordle was interesting or hard or something. Basically, it's worth remarking about, which means it is remarkable. So we're gonna look at this remarkable NotWordle, I guess. And real quick, I wanna mention that I just posted a new video over on my other channel, so if you wanna go check that out, I think it's pretty interesting. Link in the description, up above, all the usual places. But we are doing a NotWordle. So after my last NotWordle video, I had somebody suggest that we should start with the word night. Now, NotWordle, if you're not familiar with NotWordle, is nothing like Wordle, completely different, except for that we're guessing 5-letter words and it's giving us clues, and it's kind of similar to Wordle. But now, the way it works is you guess a word on the left side over there, and then to the right of that, we've got a bunch of clues that we'll get once I put the word in. Now, the different columns mean different things. You can check out the website if you're not sure what they mean. Otherwise, I'll go through them here after we put in the word. So, let's see. We're gonna start with night. Now, this first number is the Scrabble score for our answer. It's a 9. This next one says the score is too low, so we need to have a higher Scrabble score. And you'll notice on the keyboard down here, it gives us the Scrabble score for each letter, okay? Then the next column says go toward A. So the word night is too far along in the dictionary. We need to go earlier in the dictionary. The word night is too common. This dash right here is the word ladder score. So basically it's saying if you did a word ladder, changing one letter at a time, how many words would it take you to get to the answer? And apparently you can't get to the answer, so that's super helpful. And then I feel like the word ladder isn't super helpful anyways, even if we have a number there, but and then the gray over here, the gray 5, means we have 5 grays. So it shows green if there is one. If not, then it shows a yellow if there is one. If not, then it shows gray. So this gray means that we do not have any yellows or greens. So night is not in the word. We need a higher Scrabble score. We need to go earlier than N. It's good to kind of do, like a binary search and sort of cut, it has to be between A and N, so let's try to kind of cut it in half. Like F or G or something. F is pretty good because we need to have a higher Scrabble score, and that one's a 4. We could do like block. That's not too bad. That's new letters. F is kind of in the middle. 14 gets us a little bit higher without jumping too much, so we can kind of narrow in on the Scrabble score here. I think that's pretty good. Let's go with that. All right. Oh, still 5 grays. Interesting. So we've eliminated 10 letters now. Well, that's actually kind of a good thing. We need to go towards Z, so we're between F and N. Can't be G, H, or I. Or K, L. So it's J or M. We're either starting with a J or an M. Score too low. We need to be higher than 14, so I'm thinking J. Yeah, because J is 8. Go towards Z, too common. Okay, and again, the common, I feel like the common and the word ladder are less helpful clues, because what's common, I mean, you can kind of say, there is really common, and Zilil is really not common, but in between, it gets really hard to distinguish. Like, is night more common than flock? I don't know. Probably, but, that's a little hard to determine. So I'm thinking about starting with a J. It has to be a J or an M. And since the score is too low with a 14, I'm thinking J. Now what would we do? We need to use we could do maybe J, A. There's no I or O, so we want to do like an A, E, maybe a U. We could do jumps. Jumps would be good. That's 5 new letters, higher Scrabble score. Let's go for it. Is it jumps? I was hoping. Okay, we did get 1. We need to go towards A. Okay, this is really good because, so we said it had to be, it can't be N and it can't be F. It has to be between N and F, right? It can't be G, H, I. We tried J. Can't be K or L. Right, so it has to be M or J. I was just thinking, but we have an M here. This could be the green one, but no, it can't. No, so what we know is the J is the green, is what I'm saying, because we have to go towards A. If it said go towards Z, then it could be a J with, something after a U, which there's not many options, or it could be the M. But since it says go towards A, we know we can't change the first letter because there's no options between F and J that we haven't already ruled out. So the J is the green. The score is still too low. We need to be even higher than 16. So the J is the only green. Now we could have some yellows, but we know the U is not green. It's wrong, and so we need to do J and then something earlier than U, which we were thinking vowel, so I think it has to be an A or an E. So let's go A, because if it says go towards Z, then we'll know it's an E at that point. What about something like jazzy? I mean, that's a big Scrabble score. I mean, there's just not that many options starting with J and not using any letters in night or flock. I don't really want to do jazzy. I mean, the good thing about J-A-Z is I said that if it says go towards Z, we'll know this is an E. But really, if you did something like, J-A-B something and it said go towards Z, it could be this letter that we're going towards Z. But if we're doing, I mean, if it says go towards Z, clearly you have to change the A to something else. Because you're not going to make the Z's and the Y farther towards Z. Why not? Let's go for jazzy. Is it jazzy? That would be, oh, it was jazzy. Wow, that was a tricky one. Okay, well, I don't know, maybe I just got lucky. I feel like I got a little lucky getting all the grays on my first two guesses, but yeah, I can see why lots of people are contacting me about this one. Very interesting. We were just discussing on Discord, like earlier this week, after my last NotWordle video, about what's the word that has the highest Scrabble score. And I think, was it jazzy? Is jazzy the highest Scrabble score? I feel like it might be. Let me know in the comments if this is the highest Scrabble score in a 5-letter word, or if there's a higher one. I think this might be the highest. I remember it was suggested as a possible answer. I don't remember if it was decided that it was the answer. But anyways, there you go. Today's NotWordle, very interesting one. A very jazzy NotWordle today. So let me know how you did with this one, and be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles. And Turl? Oh, look at that. I don't know what Turl is, but it worked. Okay, that was optimal. So we got the S. So this is not W, so it has to be an S or a T, and it's not gonna be S.
So I think you're gonna get some more sun coming in the sides, more so than you would on a car. On a car, you're gonna have a much bigger area that's shaded all day. So that could be part of the problem.